Actually, I haven't got lineup on me. What did I say? Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes obviously headlined. But I don't know who else played that day, and it's really bugging me. Do you want me to pull the lineup up?
Yeah, go for it. Whichever's easiest, yeah. Whichever's easiest for you. Just while Gian's having his technical
Yes.
yeah, his technical flow going. Yeah, I've already said before, but check out Gian's socials. You will find one and the other on either one of his accounts when you want. So if you head over to Gian Spins 2, obviously the graphics will be coming up throughout this anyway. But for those people listening, Gian_Spins_2 TOO. Yeah, his personal account's tagged in that description as well. Check out all his stuff. He's super friendly. He'll literally sit and talk to anybody about anything. His music's just one of his many loves. Literally movies and his passion for Cineworld and
I'm back. That gives me an advert though. I mean, come on.
This is very true. This is very true. Also, just before we jump back into the download, now that you've got the lineups and stuff, finally, after we had we took some time out for ourselves, myself and Chris, but we were still working behind the scenes. So literally, within the next week, we finally launch our merchandise store.
Wait.
Where we have boatloads of different things. We've got 2 different ranges of obviously items that are coming out initially, but the whole premise behind us doing this is just our love of clothing, creative designs, music. So we tied all them things together, and we've made the ambitious goal of 75% of our proceeds are going to get directly donated to mental health charities in UK. It's just our way of doing our bit. We didn't decide to do the clothing range and things like that to make money off of it. It was solely of the premise of giving back, just like a slogan says, and donating that money to charities, because even the smallest amount will help people. And I think a lot of people nowadays, with life gets very busy, they might intend to donate to charities, but they never just get round to it. All you've simply got to do is visit a site, pick some merchandise that you like the look of, and you thought, I might actually like to wear that, get it bought, and literally 75% of what it's cost you is going straight to mental health charities. So it's our way of doing as bit. But yeah, we're super excited to get it out there, and the train never stops. It goes flying past every single stop. It never stops one little bit. So we've got as debut ones coming out, but we've got so many other things penciled in for merchandise and and other content that's coming onto the channel. So just like anything, just everybody keep doing what you're doing, sharing, liking, getting it on your stories, getting people talking about it. We're growing community day by day, and it's just everybody's in the same collective movement, that it's just their way of helping a long way. Helping us all to have more conversations with us close friends, with strangers, get talking about mental health. No conversations are taboo. You could literally change someone's life just through a conversation. So we all need to be encouraging to do that. Absolutely. Thanks for your patience there, G. Have we got the lineups? We've got the lineups.
Put my glasses on.
Here we go. This is where he goes into look at that. Look at that. Super garden when he gets them on.
Yeah, so I caught at Malevolence, watched Hot Milk. Then we watched a bit of Holding Absence, but then went back to the tent because we wanted to have something to eat and stuff, just because it's not a long day as such, but it stopped raining as well, which was really good. It only rained while we set up. So, and then we kind of left it for a bit. Then we saw Neck Deep, because obviously his friend Craig looks like the singer from Neck Deep.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, you didn't tell me you were here. It's like, is that me? I'm like, yeah.
Is that me?
Look, he's thrown his hair, everything down to a T, but he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah, he's like, wait, when did you get that picture?
You on stage? Yeah, it's you, mate. But they were like, mate, I'm at home. I'm like, whatever. I'm famous now.
Yeah. Don't pretend you don't know, mate.
Exactly. And then Frank Carter were the main headline. But the funny thing about all this is, so his other friend Jacob decided he wanted to miss the first day because he wanted to watch the England-Scotland game.
Yeah.
Which ended 0-0. And he were kind of kicking off after saying, 0-0 at what point? But it's one of his favourite band idols. And one of the members sang with Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes. So we all filmed it, sent in it, and he was furious.
Oh, no.
Which, can you imagine? So he turned up the next morning, a bit annoyed, because he travelled down that way, and his friend lives nearby in one of the cities. I couldn't tell you which. But me and Josh went to meet him and help him with his stuff. He literally carried a chair. Josh carried the majority, and I carried a bit. And he just kept stopping, and Josh was furious with him. And it was stood shouting at him. So people who were sat down having a drink were kind of chuckling along because they were like, what's going on? And Josh is like, well, this guy's just turned up. And he was not even carrying any of his stuff. So we were threatening to throw it all on the floor, but we wouldn't have done that to him. We finally got to camp and just left him. We set his tent up and everything beforehand. So he come to sit down. But we were like, come on. And it was really funny. But on the second day, Twin Atlantic played and they all came out in Scotland kit. So he was having a really belted.
Oh, no.
So yeah, late. We came and met him and everything because when we went and met him, I got the rest of the beer and finally got my blue band taken away from me after smuggling in about 9 crates of beer.
Yeah, I'd have been with you on that. I'd have been constantly smuggling it back in. Yeah.
But that's the second time, and it's not bad about them because it was great for us. The guy was like, "Have you got any beer?" And I went, "Well," he went, "You know what? I don't care." Stuff. So obviously there was strictness with some people, but some people weren't as fussed, and it made it a bit better because we weren't taking the mick, and we weren't like taking like umpteen stuff in. You know, it was just enough for everybody because there were me, Josh, Blade, Enya, and my little tent, Liam, and Jacob. There were about 10 of us, yeah.
Whenever you keep saying little tent, I'll just keep thinking dog kennel.
Well, dog kennel is like that's a palace compared to what it was. It was literally, it was basically what you'd like store your shoes in when you're a child. You know, like when you're like, oh, let's go. You could play in that, and you've got like a little pop up. It was that pretty much. You pegged it down, it blew away like a kite. Yeah, that was first night, and then so the second day were like the first day where it all were like from 12 o'clock onwards. We kind of sat at tent for a lot of it because some of the bands we didn't know, but we just thought we're a bit delicate after the first night because we stayed up as well, all of us, as you do in a festival. We all music playing, so we missed like first few bands. But we went and just sat along grass and stuff for some. And the first main one we saw were Wargasm.
Oh,
Wargasm.
Yeah, love them.
So,
if you remember, sorry to cut you off. If you remember the first live stream gig we watched, and when we went into lockdown, it turned out it weren't that cracking. But Wargasm, yeah, that's the one. Wargasm were on it.
One of the bands I didn't like. And you know which one I mean because I was like, why? What is this? I actually really like them now, and I'm going to buy tickets from tomorrow. I started listening to them, like, you know what? I have my hands up here. They're really good. Maybe it was someone else pretending to be them.
Yeah, I don't remember them being as good. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. So yeah, we saw them. Then we saw.
What were Wargasm like live?
Really good. Really good. Like,
because they're playing Slam Dunk as well.
They are like they were good. I think they were on quite early for what they should have been.
Yeah.
But you've got to understand other bands are bigger bands, aren't they? And ultimately, you know, you've got like the main headline that went in Chicago. They couldn't really go on after that.
No,
that's no respect to them. Do you know what I mean? But